Welcome to Great Talking Entertainment. I am your host, KJ, and this is the podcast where I review movies and TV shows from all your favorite superheroes, including Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and much more. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Now let's go, baby! Welcome back, everyone, as I continue on the new Disney Plus series, Marvel 97, and this is episode 7, and of course this is a spoiler review, so if you have not seen this show yet, please pause this, give me a thumbs up, because that would help my channel grow. Go and watch X-Men 97, come back, and then check out all my spoiler reviews, and I definitely want to know how you guys feel about my reviews, how you feel about the shows, and definitely, guys, share your theories with me. I want to know, I want to hear, and I want to read it. So, again, y'all been warned. Let's get into it. This episode starts off with a funeral for Gambit. Nightcrawler gave a wonderful sermon. Rogue was not there because she was on a mission to find Henry Garrick and Balvier Tass by confronting General Ross. And General Ross, as usual, shows no fears, and he mentions the Hulk, which I thought that was really cool. Cyclops and the president had a conversation, but the president and the government of the United States, they're showing their true colors, how they feel about mutants, and that definitely pisses off Cyclops, and they're even teasing the fact that this man might go rogue on them, there's comic books where Cyclops starts believing Magneto and goes by his way and not Charles Xavier's way by handling things with peace. He's about to choose violence. He's about to choose chaos. And they're teasing it. I'm getting a little excited about that. Because to see him act a little evil, I think that's going to be cool to watch. So, again, they're having this conversation. The president is just not siding with the mutants, and it just frustrates him. And, that brings to Cyclops that he realizes that mutant race are on their own. And X-Men, head to Genosha to help out, and now it looks like a refugees. I mean, they're handing out water, sandwiches, just trying to find people who are stuck in the grovel, and it's just nuts. We see Emma Frost in there. I think that was Emma Frost, and they're trying, and they all feel alone. Even Beast was pissed off, and he snapped at that reporter. But I have a theory that I'm going to just put one of my theories out, and then I'll continue on what's going on in this episode. But I believe in theory that she's a mutant, undercover. She hasn't told anybody for years. And this ain't the first time. If you remember the good old Spider-Man cartoon animation series in the 90s and the 2000s, there was a scientist woman, who was a mutant too, and obviously the guy she was working with turned himself into a mutant, which looked like a giant lizard or a giant dinosaur. I can't remember everything, but I just remember that. And so it's kind of similar that maybe this reporter is a mutant that's disguised, keeping it a secret, basically. Obviously for her safety and to get a job, right? So there's that. And so we see that. And then it goes back to Rogue, and she confronts Captain America. They come face to face, and they tease the team up, but Captain America tells Rogue that he's got to do this by the book. And let me just say this. This is Captain America. If this is Captain America Civil War, this would be the version of Captain America if he decided to agree with Tony Stark. That's how he would act, by the book. Like there, this is what it would have went if they decided to, when they wrote that movie, Captain America: Civil War. This is how it would be kind of like, because Rogue was mad. She took his shield and chucked it across, and she was holding that shield like she was pretty much saying like, "You're gonna lose the shield if you don't give me what I want." But Cap went by the book, and so that's cool that the Avengers do exist. But we'll get more into that later on. But as we continue on, Rogue chucks the Captain America shield, and Rogue finds Henry. I think Henry, and he takes all his energy, and because she's been going rogue too. Rogue's been going rogue. But you know what I think? I think I knew that was gonna happen, but she does more. She gets dark in this, and then it goes to Jubilee and Rodriguez, who tells Rodriguez's mom that he's a mutant, and shockingly, she's happy about it, but they have to keep it a secret for political reasons, and that don't sit well. But we see Rogue down and just crying, and we get this moment where we see, Nightcrawler and the X-Men show up for her. Because again, Cyclops and everybody else has realized all the mutants are on their own. Like, the United States of America is not going to help them. And then we get to this next scene where we see Bastion, who can telepath as well, teleportation, and he's also has superhuman strength, and he kills Bolivar Tosk and Henry Grant, and we find out that he's working for Mr. Sinister, or they're working together. And it's neat because we see an evolution of the Centiles, because I believe it was either Henry or Tosk who got thrown off the building by Rogue, and he just came back and he just annihilated everybody. And you know what? So, even though Cyclops was about to go rogue, like about to turn on everybody, teasing it, he was like, "Rogue, is this where we're going? Is this what we're doing now?" Like, he still feels guilty and he feels like it's wrong, and that's just crazy. Like, it feels like now they're gonna go dark with this a little bit, and that's gonna be kind of cool because we haven't seen an X-Men team do this, but with the animation series they can pull this stuff off, because it may not do that in the MCU, but maybe they could. But this was a very action-packed series episode with many surprises. For example, Cable and Cyclops have a father-son moment as they're facing a new involved Centile combined with a human, and it was neat. But he was like, "We gotta save the moments later, Dad." Like, it was nuts. Then the episode goes to a revealing new character that people may have not seen for a long time. X-Men / Marvel character / mutant character, Bastion. And obviously he talks about his plan in the most villainous way that you can possibly imagine. And then we find out Magneto is alive, but captured by him. So there is a lot going on. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the ending. We'll start with the first topic, Bastion. What I think is going to happen is, I think he's going to be the big bad villain for this season and possibly next season. But I believe that he was one of the few test subjects that survived, kind of like Cable, if you remember when Nathan, aka Cable, got injected by this like medicine or virus, and I believe Bastin was like the first one in the beginning of it, and because he's a hating mutant machine, like this guy does not like mutants. He's gonna destroy everybody, and he's about that life. He wants the smoke, right? And he's a pretty tough guy, and I believe that they're introducing this character to us because maybe he's another guy I believe is going to show up in the MCU. And I believe that he'd be like somebody who's going to be like in the X-Men movies, the live action ones for the MCU. So that's why I believe they shown him. But I also believe if we just want to talk about this series, I believe that, again, he's going to be the main villain for this season and next season. And I think he's going to be facing, like, the next generation of mutants. Because so far, the last 2 episodes, I mean, they're willing to kill Gambit, a fan favorite Marvel character in general. Then what makes you think they're not going to kill off Magneto? I think that's why they have this character in there, because I believe he's gonna kill Magneto, or Charles Xavier's just going down. I don't think they'd kill off both of them, but one of them's getting killed. Charles Xavier or Magneto, who's making the sacrifice like a true hero. And maybe it's none of them. I don't know, but I feel like they're gonna do it. I feel like this season they're gonna kill him off, one of them. And I think, you know what, I honestly think that's okay, because if that means we get to see more seasons of this X-Men 97 series, and then see more of this character, even though that's on Disney Plus, but it gives an opportunity for the average casual movie fan or just casual superhero fan of this genre to chance to see what this character is and have them kind of say, oh, that'd be cool to see that character in a live action. So there's some things that can go down with that, but I think this is going to be one of those important characters for the X-Men 97 series if they continue on. The next topic is Cyclops, Jean, and Madeline. I think, yeah, Madeline. That's the clone Jean. I think that those 3 are going to live on. And I believe that Madeline's going to become the queen of the goblins again. Too, I think she'll turn evil because of what happened in Genosha. So I believe there's a lot of potential that could go on. I think because we're getting closer to the end of the episodes. I think we got a few more episodes to go, but I think they're teasing at like who's staying, who's going. So to me this episode was the episode to hype everybody up for the next episode, because a lot of this all led up to a lot of things, and this episode teased a lot, and they had revealings, like shocking reveals. Like we had Captain America, Magneto's alive. We're getting characters like Bastin, and it's just revealing and an introduction. So this is like the episode to get you hyped up for the next one. So if I had to give this 1 out of 10, I'm giving this one a 10 as well. So that's my review, y'all. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Subscribe and hit that notification button so you can always be updated with all my latest content. Thank you guys, and peace out.